Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. My name is Cody. We are currently crossing the ocean on the way to Cianwood City. Over there, to our right, I believe we just missed a magic island where magical creatures abound, but that's fine. I'm more interested in Cianwood City and randomly destroying rocks. Because, you never know, you can't trust rocks. They've always got random crabs inside them, so just a message, PSA, if you see a rock, smash it. It's also just a general good idea, a Korok might pop out. So as you can see, we are on some island. We are here. We did make it all the way to Cianwood City just in time because my repel wore off. Hello, strange clown. Boulders to the north of town could be crushed. They may be hiding something. Your Pokemon could use Rock Smash to break it, and that is exactly what I did. But all they were hiding were Krabbies, so... Cianwood City, a port surrounded by rough seas. Welcome to Cianwood City, a port surrounded by rough seas. If you use Fly, you can get back instantly, which is a good sign because they're talking about Fly. We don't have it yet, but I'd like to have it. Actually, do I have anything that can use Fly? I just realized that. Because Sudowoodo's been hanging around our crew and has been mildly useful, but it would be nice if we had something with Fly, huh? Alright, well, let's start by going to the Pokemon Center and talking to some random person instead of the Nurse Joy. If I stick around, they might come after me. Here's some advice. The gym leader uses the fighting type, so you should confound him with Psychic Pokemon. Look, I confounded the last gym leader with Psychic Pokemon. At least I think it was the last. Morty got wrecked by my Kadabra, so it looks like there's always more room for more creatures to be wrecked by Kadabra. Let's just move Kadabra up here. Kadabra is already my strongest Pokemon because I went through and wrecked the entire Ghost-type gym with them. But, one good turn deserves another, is a saying that I heard once. Which means, if your Kadabra is destroying everything, you should destroy more things with Kadabra. 500 years of tradition. The pharmacy. This is the place we have to go to get Jasmine to accept our request. Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? ... The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. Oh, we received Secret Potion. It's a tad too strong. So you also are a vendor. I basically never use potions because I don't need them in battle, and I'm too cheap to use them outside of battle. I just run off to the Pokemon Center. Cody, good evening. It's me, Joey. Got a minute? Want a battle? It's not going to be a repeat of the last time we met. I'll be around Route 30. See you later. As soon as I get Fly, I'll be onto that, Joey, because you're a bit far away at the moment. If I remember. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It would have been much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. Yeah, I know. I don't... Oh! Okay, you're the one who's going to teach me Fly, huh? I don't have anything that can learn Fly, so I'll have to, dig deep into my, database. You came from Olivine? Do you remember the 4 islands along the way? I kind of skipped over them. I heard that a mythical sea creature is hiding in them. Yeah, they do that. They tend to do that. I heard that you can only see it if you have a silver wing. Must have the same scent as the creature. Something to consider. The whirlpools around the islands must be caused by the sea creature. Or maybe it's caused by ash. Oh, a photo studio. Take a snapshot as a keepsake. I do love selfies. Let's go in. You have magnificent Pokemon with you. How about a photo for a souvenir? Okay, big smile now. Which Pokemon should I photograph? Pitbull. Oh! So this is what this is about. This is about the Game Boy printer. Well, that's a blast from the past. Well, Okay, well. Well. We're not going to see that. Where there's no Game Boy printers happening right now. Where's Jim, the gym person who tells me about gyms? Couldn't get across the sea, could he? My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Well, look, let me tell you about the power of friendship. Oh, it's Yoshi! Yoshi! And Hitmonlee. Well, I like Hitmonlee's design. I like the idea of the Pokemon that only uses his fists and the Pokemon that only uses legs, that are named after famous martial artists. I don't know if that's the same in the Japanese version, but it was a nice touch, at least in the English translation. So, yeah, Hitmonlee is fairly strong. It took a Psybeam to the face, and just kept rolling. So it does mean that Kadabra is going to take a bit of damage, surprisingly. Didn't take any damage at all, I think, through the Ghost-type gym, but this isn't real. This is friendship. See, the thing about the power of friendship is that I have it too. I have 6 friends, and you have 1 friend. That's the power of mathematics. Well, also my 1 friend is stronger than your 1 friend, but, you know, that's also the power of mathematics. See ya, Hitmonchan. Oh, Hitmonchan's a bit dangerous too. Couldn't you have done something that, like, was not very effective? Oh. I think that did less than not very effective thing that Hitmonlee did. The reason being because it makes sense in world for Hitmonchan to learn elemental punches, but in this generation, elemental punches are in fact special abilities, which Hitmonchan does not have a very good special stat. So it's just one of those little quirks that gets fixed in the remake here. Of Heart Gold and Soul Silver fixed those issues with the physical special split. It's the same for example, Gyarados. Gyarados has a huge physical attack power, a mediocre special attack power, but can't learn any water type moves that are physical in this generation, because none of them are. Meaning Gyarados sort of has a bit of wasted potential in those generations, but starting Generation 4, Gyarados can learn moves like Waterfall, which are physical and also water type. Black Belt and Nob wants to battle. Oh, you got 2 Pokemon, isn't that exciting? Ah, Machop. Who wants to bet on what the second Pokemon will be? Oh, is it going to be a Machop or is it going to be a Machoke? I'm going to go with Machoke. I don't know. Well, I don't remember because it's been years. It's not like I would remember. So this is all an exciting time. Yes, it's a Machoke. I have won the bet against nobody that. So nobody owes me $0, as it turns out. And Machoke is not tough enough to withstand a Psybeam even after evolving. So sorry about that, Machoke. Kadabra grew to level 30, is continuing to get stronger, while just bursting through this gym. And speaking of bursting through things, a Pokemon may be able to use to move this. Was I at some point meant to get strength? Maybe I think I know what's going on. I think now that I have the thing, I'm meant to be going back to Jasmine on my mission to help the sick Pokemon that I just decided to ignore because I felt like it. That would make sense. So for now, even without Fly, we're going to head back. on our way. We might see some tourist destinations on the way, like these supposed 4 islands that are meant to be there, that you can see are guarded by whirlpools, but I do not have any ability with a name such as Whirlpool, so there's not much I can do here. We're using our Metal Gear skills to dodge. Look, I thought that was a trainer I'd already defeated, but I realize now I'm in a completely different area. I skipped this entire section last time by going over the top, I'm pretty sure. So instead we're going to battle Swimmer Kara, who has a Star U for us, and I'm hoping has a Star Me for us, because that would be lovely, because I haven't seen one yet. Star me, star me, star me, star me, star me. Yes! That's exciting. To celebrate, we're going to bring Soldier Boy in, because Star Me, I think Star Me, when it evolves, becomes part Psychic type. I'm pretty sure, so I would have had nothing that was particularly effective against Star Me, but Soldier Boy is effective at all times, because he's so good at dancing. So what we'll do is turn this Star Me into a Star Dead Me. See, my jokes are top tier. Soldier Boy is trying to learn. Oh, I was hoping for something good. What does Cotton Spore do? It's such a random technique that you never really hear much from again. I think it might even be specific to a few Pokemon, but I have no idea what it does. Huh. Cotton Spore. Well, let's try it out when we get the chance. I'm a bit tired. If I win, lend me your Pokemon. If I lent you my Pokemon, I would drown. Oh, Swimmer George. And you've got 5 Pokemon. That's good. I love it when people waste my time. So Kadabra, as always, is quite useful here, because Psychic is super effective against the part Poison type, that is Tentacool. They're special tanks, but that's not enough to deal with a Kadabra twice your level using something super effective. So let's switch back over to Soldier Boy, because I have some things to figure out. Like, for example, what is Cotton Spore? It's some sort of effect, I imagine, but what does it do? Ah, it's, alright. So it's, yeah, it lowers their speed by 2 stages. Well, that's probably not going to be made useful, though, you know, you never know actually, because sometimes if there's, when you're teaming up on some big monster of a boss Pokemon, you'll start by just weakening it in all sorts of ways. You'll just bring in a Pokemon to just growl at it a bunch of times, and then you'll you know, bring in someone to Thunder Wave it, and then you'll just destroy it over time. So maybe if I remember, Cotton Spore will be used once more. But yeah, there's a reason I don't remember it, and it's probably not just that it's only available to a few Pokemon. It's also that lowering other people's speed is not that great as an ability on its own. Like, if I wanted to string shot someone, I would bring along a Caterpie. But, you know, you never know. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! It happens 100% of the time. I think it's meant to be like a 10% chance or a 30% chance or something. But as we all know, 30% chances happen 100% of the time. And 85% chances happen like 12% of the time. I'm looking at you, Fire Blast and Focus Blast and any other kind of blast. So we are now poisoned, which is a pain. Because even after this battle, our screen is just going to blink, which is just not great. Not great news for anyone. So I'll have to look in my inventory. Well, I'm going to head back to Jasmine. At the start of the next episode, I'll see you like at Jasmine. I'll just do the rest of this off screen. See you then.